Here's something nobody tells you when you're learning English. My name is perfectly correct. It's not wrong. But the moment you say it to an American, they know. Immediately. They know you learned English from a textbook. And it's such a small thing. 2 extra words. My name is. And somehow it gives everything away.
Because no American over the age of 8 introduces themselves that way.
Right? Think about the last time you heard a native speaker say, "Hello, my name is Michael."
Outside of a job interview.
Or a courtroom. Or a very formal dinner in a movie from 1987.
In real American life, at a party, at work, at the gym, at a barbecue, nobody says my name is. They just say,
"Hey, I'm Mia."
done. That's it. 2 words. I'm Mia.
And somehow that tiny change from "my name is Mia" to "I'm Mia" makes you sound like a completely different person.
That's what today is about. Not just names. Everything that comes after. The whole introduction. The real one. The American one.
The one that actually sounds like a person.
So, Mia, let's start with the most basic version. You walk into a party. You don't know anyone. Someone comes up to you. What actually happens?
Okay, so first of all, in America, strangers come up to you at social events. That's normal. That's expected. It doesn't mean anything weird.
Which, depending on where you grew up, might feel strange at first.
Very strange. Where I grew up, you do not approach a stranger at a party unless you've been formally introduced by someone else first.
The formal introduction chain.
You need a sponsor, someone to vouch for you.
In America, no sponsor needed. Someone just walks up, smiles, and says, "Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Alex."
I don't think we've met. That phrase, it's doing so much work.
What do you mean?
It's polite. It acknowledges, hey, we're strangers. But it's also an opening, an invitation. It says, I want to change that.
And it's humble. I don't think. Not, we haven't met. Just, I don't think so. Leaving a small possibility that maybe we have and I forgot.
Which is very considerate, because people do forget sometimes.
Happens to everyone.
So the response is, you smile back and say, hey, no, I don't think so either. I'm Mia.
And just like that, you've introduced yourself. Like a real American.
No, my name is. No stiffness. Just, hey, I'm Mia. But it doesn't stop there, right? Because the name is just the beginning.
The name is barely the beginning. In American introductions, the name is almost a formality. What comes right after, that's where the real conversation starts.
So you've said your name, the other person says their name, and then what's the very next thing Americans say?
Almost always. So how do you know, and then the name of whoever's party or event it is?
Yes. So how do you know Jake? Or, so are you a friend of Sarah's?
It's the universal American social connector. Find the common thread. Figure out how you're both in the same room.
And it makes sense, because if you both know Jake, suddenly you have something to talk about, a starting point.
Oh, I went to college with Jake. Oh, really? I work with him. And now you're off.
The Jake connection has done its job.
And if you're the one who doesn't know Jake very well, maybe you came with someone who knows him, you just say, oh, I'm actually here with my friend Priya. She knows him from work.
And that's completely fine?
Completely fine. Nobody expects you to have a deep personal history with the host. You just need a thread.
Just one small thread, and the conversation unravels from there.
What about introducing yourself at work? Because that's a completely different energy from a party.
Totally different, more intentional. a little more structured, but still way more casual than people expect.
Like your first day at a new job. You're walking around, meeting your new colleagues. What does that actually sound like?
So someone walks up to you, or you walk up to them, and you say, "Hey, I'm Mia. I just started today. I'm going to be on the marketing team."
And they say, "Oh, awesome, welcome. I'm Alex. I'm in sales. How's your first day going?"
How's your first day going? Which is such a kind question. And the answer is always,
"Good so far. Still trying to figure out where everything is."
universal first day at work answer. Works every single time.
Because it's always true. Nobody knows where anything is on day one.
And notice, in that introduction, I didn't just say my name. I gave them context. I just started today. I'm going to be on the marketing team.
Right. In a work setting, context is everything. Your name alone doesn't give people enough to connect with. But name plus role plus something small and human?
Suddenly, you're a person, not just a name on a new employee list.
And I'm still trying to figure out where everything is. That little line, it's humble, it's relatable, and it immediately makes the other person feel like they can help you. Which most people genuinely want to do. People like being helpful to the new person. It's one of the few times at work where being lost is actually an advantage.
What about when someone introduces you to someone else? Because that's a different situation again.
The third-party introduction. Yeah, this is really common, and people don't always know what to do with it.
Walk me through it.
So, you're standing with your friend. Another person walks up. Your friend says, "Oh, hey, Alex, this is Mia. Mia, this is Alex. You two both love hiking. You should talk."
The setup. The friend who plays matchmaker. Not romantically, just conversationally.
The conversational matchmaker. Very common in American social life.
And in that moment, what do you say? What's the natural response?
You look at the person, you smile, and you say, "Hey, oh, cool, you're into hiking too?"
And the conversation is already started. The friend did the hard work.
The key thing is, after a third-party introduction, you don't say, "Nice to meet you," and then stand there silently.
Which I definitely did that in my early English days.
We all did.
Someone would introduce me and I'd say, "Nice to meet you," and then just smile. Blankly. Waiting for something to happen.
While the other person was also waiting for something to happen.
Mutual blank smiling.
The trick is, "Nice to meet you" is the opener, not the closer. It's not the end of the interaction, it's the beginning.
So what comes right after "nice to meet you"?
Something small, something easy, something connected to what the friend said. "Oh, you're into hiking. Do you go around here or do you travel for it?"
One question. That's all it takes.
One genuine question, and the conversation takes care of itself.
Let's talk about the phrases that come after the name. Because there are a few really specific American expressions that people use when they first meet someone.
The classics.
Nice to meet you. Obvious one. But there are variations that sound even more natural.
Like what?
Great to meet you. So good to meet you. Really nice to meet you. Each one is just a tiny bit warmer than the last.
And then there's, "I've heard so much about you."
Which, the first time someone said that to me, I panicked a little.
What did they say about me?
Exactly. My immediate reaction was, what have they heard? Is it good? Should I be worried?
But in America, it's almost always a positive thing. It means, "You matter to someone I know. You came up in conversation. You're not a stranger to me, even though we've never met."
Which is actually a really warm thing to say when you think about it.
And the natural response is, "Oh, all good things, I hope?"
All good things, I hope. Which is charming and self-deprecating and breaks any tension immediately.
Even if you're slightly terrified about what they might have heard.
Especially then. What about in more casual settings, like you're at the gym or at a coffee shop or waiting in line somewhere and a conversation just starts? The unexpected introduction, where you didn't plan to meet anyone, but it happens anyway.
This is actually really common in America. Americans talk to strangers in a way that surprises people from other cultures.
Very much so. I grew up in a place where you do not speak to the person next to you in line. You look at your phone, you look at the ceiling, you look anywhere but at the other person.
The International Code of Polite Silence.
But in the US, someone in line might just turn to you and say, "Oh, this line is taking forever, right?"
And that, right there, is an invitation.
An invitation to what?
To a conversation. To a brief human connection. It might last 30 seconds. It might go on for 10 minutes, but the door is open.
And the American thing to do is walk through the door, respond, engage.
I know, right? I've been standing here forever. And suddenly you're talking.
And sometimes, not always, but sometimes it becomes a proper introduction. The conversation gets interesting enough that one of you says, "I'm Alex, by the way."
By the way, another very American way to introduce yourself mid-conversation.
By the way.
Like, oh, I forgot to mention, I have a name. Exactly. We've been talking for 5 minutes and I realize we skipped the formality. By the way, I'm Alex.
And it feels completely natural, because by that point, you already know each other a little. The name is almost just a detail.
American introductions don't always start with the name. Sometimes the name comes in the middle, or even at the end.
Because the connection comes first. The name is almost secondary. Can we talk about what not to say? Because there are a few things that beginners do that immediately feel a little off to American ears.
Yeah, there are some patterns that are very common in learner English that just land a little strangely.
The big one, and we mentioned this at the start, "my name is." Avoid it in casual settings. "I'm" is always more natural.
The second one, and this is subtle, overusing pleased to meet you.
What's wrong with "pleased to meet you"?
Nothing grammatically, but pleased to meet you sounds very formal in casual American settings. It's the kind of English you'd find in a 19th century novel.
A very polite, very correct, very old-fashioned novel.
In everyday American life, nice to meet you.
Great to meet you. Good to meet you. These are the natural versions.
Save "pleased to meet you" for meeting the president, or royalty, or your partner's very intimidating parents.
Any context where a slight formality is actually appropriate.
Third one. "I am called."
Oh yeah. I am called Alex. Which, again, not wrong. Technically correct. But it sounds very translated.
Like you're translating directly from another language.
In English, specifically American English, nobody says, "I am called." You just say, "I'm Alex," or "My name's Alex," with the contraction, but not "I am called."
What about "how do you do"? Because I've seen that in textbooks.
Please do not say "how do you do" to an American stranger.
Is it that bad?
It's not bad. It's just British, and quite formal even for the British. In the US, it sounds almost theatrical.
Like you're auditioning for a period drama.
A very elegant period drama. But still, stick with, "Hey, how's it going?" and you'll be completely fine.
Let's talk about what comes after the introduction, because I think this is where a lot of people feel stuck.
The follow-up conversation. After the names. After nice to meet you. Then what?
Right, because the introduction is actually the easy part. It's the 30 seconds after that that trip people up.
You've said the name, you've said nice to meet you, and now you're both standing there, and someone has to say something.
And the most natural thing, the thing Americans do constantly, is ask a simple getting to know you question, but not the formal kind.
What's the difference? Formal versus natural?
Formal would be, so, what do you do for a living?
Which, that's fine, but it's a little direct. A little, let me assess you professionally.
Right. More natural would be, so, what do you do? Or even, so, are you from around here?
Are you from around here? Such a gentle opener. It's curious without being invasive.
And it opens up so many possible directions. They might be from the same city, from a different state, from a different country entirely.
And if they're from somewhere else? Oh, how long have you been here? And suddenly, you're in a real conversation.
About their life, their story, without any interview energy at all.
What are the other go-to questions Americans use right after an introduction?
So, what brings you here tonight? For events and parties. How do you like it so far? For someone new to the city or job. Are you having a good time? For social events.
Are you having a good time is such a generous question. It's showing genuine interest in someone's experience.
And it's easy to answer. Yeah, it's been really fun. Or, it's pretty good, still getting to know people.
And if someone says, still getting to know people, that's your cue. That's them telling you, I could use a friendly face right now.
Which is such a human thing to admit. And Americans respect that honesty.
So you lean in. You stay in the conversation a little longer. You introduce them to someone else if you can.
You become the Jake of the story.
You become the Jake, the connector.
Everybody needs a Jake.
Like a full introduction. Like a whole scenario. From the very first word to the natural end of the conversation.
Like a real one?
Like the most real one we can do.
Okay. I'll be someone Mia doesn't know. We're at a work conference in Chicago.
Perfect, Alex. You start. Go.
Hey, I think we've met. I'm Alex. I'm with the sales team over at Brightline.
Oh, hey. No, I don't think so either. I'm Mia. I'm in product design over at Novara. Good to meet you.
Oh, nice, Novara. I've heard of them. How long have you been there?
About 2 years now. I love it. What about you? Have you been with Brightline long?
3 years. Feels like 10. In a good way, you know?
I know exactly what you mean. Are you based in Chicago or did you travel in for this?
I flew in from Austin, actually. First time at this conference. It's been pretty good so far. What about you?
Same. First time. It's a lot to take in, but I've already met some really interesting people.
Yeah? Huh. Glad to add to that list.
Definitely. Hey, are you going to the networking thing later? I think it starts around 6.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Yeah, sounds good. Maybe I'll see you there.
For sure. It was really good to meet you, Alex.
You too, Mia. Enjoy the rest of the day.
You too.
And that, right there, is a complete American introduction, start to finish. And did you notice? At no point did anyone say, my name is. At no point did anyone say, pleased to meet you, or how do you do?
It was just names, context, one question, one answer, another question, another answer.
And by the end, 2 people who didn't know each other felt like they did.
That's what an introduction really is. It's not a formality. It's the beginning of a connection.
And the words are simple. They really are. I'm Mia. Good to meet you. Are you from around here? How long have you been there?
Simple words,
genuine interest. That's the whole formula.
And once you've done it once, really done it, it gets easier every time.
Every single time.
You know what I wish someone had told me when I was first learning?
What?
That Americans are genuinely happy to meet you. Like, truly. They're not judging your accent. They're not grading your grammar. They're just glad you said hi.
That's such an important thing to remember. The pressure you feel in your head, it's not coming from them.
They're just a person, hoping the conversation goes well. Same as you.
Same fears, same hope that you'll like them, same wish that it won't be awkward.
Even the most confident-looking American at a party is hoping the conversation goes well.
Absolutely. Some of us are just better at hiding it.
So next time you meet someone, American or not, just remember, they want it to go well too.
You're already on the same team before you said a word.
And all you have to say is, "Hey, I'm Mia."
And the rest takes care of itself.
If today felt easy, if it felt like you were just listening to two friends talk, then we're doing exactly what we set out to do. Come back tomorrow. There's always something new.
Always something good.
Take care, everyone.
See you in the next video.